Hello dear students, welcome to Toppscholars. Today we'll be discussing about groups and electronic configuration. So friends, let's first start with groups. What are groups? Now the vertical columns that you see in the modern periodic table are known as groups. And these groups are numbered from 1 to 18 as you can observe over here. So what are groups? Yes, the 18 vertical columns present in the modern periodic table are called as groups and they are numbered from, 1 to 18 exactly. Now friends, groups are arranged by the number of valence electrons that are present in the elements, which means that elements that are present in the same group have same number of valence electrons. Let's take an example to understand this. If I talk about group 1 elements, you can see over here, all the elements that are present in group 1 have NS1 valence shell electronic configuration, which means that all the elements present in group 1 have one valence electron. And so they are placed in group 1. Similarly, group 2 elements will have how many valence electrons? Yes, 2 valence electrons. Now friends, the chemical properties of elements that are present in the same group show similarity as well as gradation. Why is this so? This is because as we go from top to bottom in any group, one electron shell gets added. And because of this, the electronic configuration of the outermost shell becomes the characteristic of a particular group. Now friends, if you look at group 1 elements, Group 1 elements in the modern periodic table are said to be alkali metals. Why is this so? This is because group 1 elements react with water resulting in the formation of alkalis and so they are called as alkali metals. But what about group 2 elements? Yes, group 2 elements are called as alkaline earth metals. Why is this so? This is because group 2 elements also react with water, giving you alkalis. And these group 2 elements are found in the Earth's crust and so they are called as alkaline earth metals. Now friends, group 3 to 12. The elements which belong to group 3 to 12 are called as transition elements because they act as a bridge between the metals and the non-metals. That is, they act as a transition between the metals and the non-metals in the periodic table. And so the elements from group 3 to 12 are called as the transition elements. Let's talk about group 15 friends. The elements present in group 15 are called as Pnicogens. Why is this so? This is because these elements are poisonous and choke. And Pnicogens actually means choking. And so group 15 elements are known as Pnicogens. Now let's move on to group 17 elements friends. Group 17 elements are known as halogens. Why is this so? This is because elements of group 17 react with metals resulting in the formation of salts. And halogens means salt formers. And so group 17 elements are called as halogens. The last group, group 18 elements are called as noble gases or inert gases. Because these elements are quite stable, that is, they do not react with others since they have stable electronic configuration and so they are called as noble or inert gases. Now friends, inert transition elements are divided into lanthanides and actinides which are placed in the third group, right? So we have lanthanides, right? And we have actinides which are placed separately below the modern periodic table. Now, why is the name lanthanides? This is because the first member of this group is lanthanum. Whereas, why is the name actinides? This is because the first member of the group is actinium and so the name lanthanides and actinides. To learn more about this topic, download Toppscholars app.